If you're in constant action, you're mostly not aware of time. The state of waiting, and with this, I do not mean meditating. I mean specifically waiting for something. It is when you become aware of every single minute and second. You enter a state of limbo, in which you might or not know what will happen when the waiting is over. This is the pure experience of time. The state of being in itself seems at times just like a very long waiting scene, constantly experiencing the uncertainty of time, navigating the shaky line, not knowing how long it is. At times, you will find yourself ruminating about the past, present, and future, becoming stuck, almost paralyzed, feeling the hell of Arnhem, as Mr. Escher once said. You're constantly waiting for something to happen. Perhaps that will set you free from this numbing limbo. You wait and wait and wait, yet nothing happens. Your mind is constantly in a state of hypervigilance, scanning and trying to predict what will happen next. Here's the thing, in the unwritten rules of this limbo, there is no such a thing as prediction, nor there is a way to go back. But you don't want to comprehend this, do you? So you stand up, leave the room, enter the next, and there you are again. Fighting against the unwritten rules, you immediately start looking for the door to the next room, ignoring your current space. So you stand up, leave the room, enter the next, and there you are again. You never seem to learn, do you? Navigating this limbo seems to be hard on you, but you keep on going. Fighting against the unwritten rules, you immediately start looking for the door to the next room, ignoring your current space. So you stand up, leave the room, enter the next, and there you are again. You know, repeating the same action over and over again and waiting for a different result is the definition of madness. Just like in relativity, all the minions are running up and down, ending up just where they started. I wonder if they ever find the space of freedom that this limbo can offer. The wiser have learned to accept its uncertainty, accept that this limbo can be as nurturing and forgiving as a mother, and as cold and frightening as your sketchy grandfather. You will find yourself navigating the labyrinth of this limbo, letting yourself get lost and found again, enjoying every corner, every left turn, every up and down. Only to realize that you might have reached the end, at least your end. How come? It passed in a heartbeat. Yet sometimes, during your travels, mistakenly or not, you decide to go right, and all of a sudden that heartbeat never seems to bounce again. It pauses, it pains, it feels excruciatingly eternal. But you know, all of this happens only if you care enough to be aware of your travels. Others, some might say the even wiser ones, see this limbo as just a mere perimeter in space. What matters is its energy, You know, volume, temperature, pressure. And what matters the most, it is how this energy was and is. Change and development are at the core, and from that arises this limbo. It is not as mystical as it seems, you see. The cracks, the dust, the corrosion, those are your clues. So don't let others fool you. This limbo is not an illusion. It is there, in every cell of your body. You carry it with you. Isn't it beautiful? As Mr. Escher once said, we do not know space. We do not see it. We do not hear it. We do not feel it. We're standing in the middle of it. We ourselves are part of it, but we know nothing about it. Let yourself find your freedom in the uncertainty of not knowing. Are you up or are you down? Is it midnight or is it midday? Well, see, the answer is not as simple. It depends on where you're standing. It depends on who is the observer and who is the participant. Mr. Escher himself walked the same ground you're walking up and down every day. He himself questioned how to navigate the limbo. I don't think he ever found his answer. Perhaps that is the answer. Perhaps you should too stop running up and down, looking for something you cannot see, nor hold, nor control.